Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Discover Me. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. Me too, I'm okay. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. So in this video, I'm going to be addressing there's a video trending about this 10-year-old girl that went to do a maid, and the madam mistreated her, like over mistreated her. Okay, I was once a maid. I wasn't even 10 when I started doing maid. I was 9 when I came to Lagos, Nigeria, to started doing maid. Okay, but normally I want to talk about it. Normally things that is going on social media, I don't really talk about it because I feel like, okay, that is their business. But there are some things that when I come across it, I'm just like, I need to talk about it because this concern me, especially this concern me. And there's something that I want to also address about. So that's why I'm here to tell you guys. I know I make a video some years back when I talk about when I said I'm not going to do maid again. I'm tired of being a house girl. I'm tired of these Nigerian people taking advantage of me. I'm tired. I don't want to do house girl again. And my father was like, oh, if you know I'm your dad, you have to go and do. And that is what so I came to Nigeria during that time. I worked for a few madams, and a lot of story happened then. And then I end up being in the UK here, okay? By me coming to this country is just a mystery, okay? And that'll be story for another day. So I did that video, and the video went viral here. A lot of people subscribe, and then I think they're waiting for part 3. I have part 1, I have part 2. I have, I think, 76,000 view on part 1. And part 2, I have 26,000 something. I'm like, didn't you guys want to know part 2? You know, you don't want to know what happened in part 2? I'll look for the video and then I will leave the link, I promise. Okay, please, if you are watching the video and you didn't see the link, please send me a message at Janet, but you say you're gonna leave the link. Okay, so let me quickly introduce myself in case you are new. My name is Janet Ubeji. I'm from West Africa. I'm based in UK. I'm a mother of 3 and I love life. Okay, I'm a content creator and I'm also a healthcare assistant. Those of you that you know. So in case you don't know, yeah, that is my life basically. And during my childhood, it was very rough. I wasn't those kind of child that have all that. Okay, you know, I was a child that I feel like my parents just give birth to me. Okay, let me move. I was sitting in this corner. I feel like I was my own story was like the way I picture the whole thing is like my parents just give birth to me, and after they gave birth to me, they were like, they just opened the door for me. And when they opened the door, they said I should go out. Just go. I'm like, and I look back and I look like this. By the time I look, I couldn't see my mom and I couldn't see my dad. The door was open. There's no going back. And in front of me, what I saw, this is how I picture it, okay? In front of me, what I saw was, I just saw a road. I saw a big, I didn't see a city. I see like a bit like a park that there's no grass. Okay, I just saw like the way I see the world then, that like there's no park, there's like a park. You guys, you know park now where you take your children, you take dog to walk. There's a park. You know when you go to a park, there's a grass. The grass is green. There's not even a grass. It's just sand, and it just went. And I couldn't see nobody. There's no car. There's no houses. There's no goats. There's no cow. There's no animal. There's nothing. So I just continue walking, and I believe that what they told me when they opened that door for me to go, they just say, okay, oh, we don't do our own parts. We've given birth to you. Go and find how you're going to eat, how you're going to survive in life. Just go and find out. Go and do whatever you got to do to survive. We don't have anything to offer you again. We've done all we could at that age of 9. This is how I picture the whole thing. And I think, yeah, that is how it was. And I believe I'm making sense. That is how. So I keep walking. Like, I just keep walking. Like, who is going to help me? What do I do? My parents, it's like, it's not like they disown me. They did not disown me. They just feel like, you just have to go and get your life. We cannot give you that life. The only thing we could try is to give birth to you, and we've done it. So the rest now, you are responsible for your own life. Whether it's good, whether you are going, you see bad thing, face it. Whether you see good thing, you face it. Just go. That is how I see the whole situation. Okay. So age of 9, I came to Nigeria, and I think that story will be for another day. I make a video on my main channel. I have another channel, like all the whole thing, but those of you that I didn't get to see, I'll make another video. Okay, so age of 9, for me to come to Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, to be doing Maid. What do I know then? I don't know nothing. The hardest thing for me the most was like, I don't speak the language. I don't know how to speak Yoruba. I don't know how to speak English. The only language I could speak was my dialect, Egun. I've never been away from my family before. Even when I was living with my grandma, my mom always come at least maybe 3 times in a month. I get to see her, you know. Sometimes if she doing farming season, she's busy with farming. Like my grandma will take me to see her, or my grandmother will tell somebody that is older than me to take me to go and see my mom. So I've never been away from my family. Okay, I've never been away from my family to that age of 9 till they opened the door for me to just go. Okay, but I thank God today. Like, I faced a lot of challenges while going, facing life. You know, life is a stage by stage. You know, we can, you know, like somebody was telling me the other day that if we know that this stuff, well, if we know that we are going to end up having what we have, this challenge that we go through before we have it, we'll not just go through that part. We'll just like, let's just wait, Jerry. Okay, for example, like me, I came to this country when I was 20. I turned 21 in this country. Okay, so let's know that from age 9 to that 18, all the challenges I went through, let's just say I've seen the future, that I know that, oh, by age of 20, I'll go to abroad anyway. Let me just stay at home, or let me just run away and just stay somewhere. And when is that age 20, I'll just, you know, it will happen for me to come. But it does not happen like that. You have to go through all those challenges to be able to get to where you are going. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this video is when I saw that video, I'm like, okay, what even triggered me the most? Like I'm like, people are just so mean. People are so wicked. And this, okay, let me just, those of you that didn't see the video, let me just say, don't know the story. Okay, about this lady. I think they were saying she have 4 kids. I'm not even here to say how many kids she has. She have children, okay, and she wants a maid that'll be looking after her children. Okay, and then she decided to get 10-year-old. And what's even like triggered me, as I said, was like, she's told a 10-year-old to go and bait 8-year-old. Like, I believe that 10-year-old child, her mom should still be bathing her. That is how I see it. I should be bathing her. Okay, you can have a 10-year-old, like, okay, according to Africa. Okay, those of you, don't come after me that, okay, I'm not supporting. I was 9 when I started doing it. It did not kill me, okay? And it's not me. I can never send my child to anybody's house. God forbid, if anything happened to me today, that maybe something happened, I'm not more. I prefer social services to go to take my children. I prefer them to take my children till they are 18. They are tender age. They know what is right and what is wrong. I will not even say my children to go and live with family member, go and live with auntie, go and live with uncle, go and live with your daddy's sister, or go and live with your mommy's sister. God forbid. I reject it. I rebuke it. And I pray nothing will happen to me. I will live long to see my great grandchildren. Just to let you guys know that I don't support people that say, even me, I don't support people that say, oh, go and live with my sister, go and live with this, go and live with that. Let's say I'm based in Nigeria, Lagos. For me to say a family member to come and live with me, I'm not really in support of that. You can come and visit me. You can come and spend a half time with me, you know. But for you to come and live with me, helping me to scrub the floor doing this, I don't just want, because I don't want to offended anybody. I prefer to have somebody that I'll pay, and that person that I'll pay, I will know that this person is over 18. Do you guys understand? This is over 18, that the person can decide, okay, I'm not happy here, madam. I don't want to work for you again. Okay, fine. But for me to take a child, minor, like not even minor, children like age 9, 10, so the child cannot see anything, you know, it's just wrong. So this woman got this girl at 10 years old to go and bait 8-year-old child, and the story happened that the child told the mom that the girl was touching her in a appropriate way, and this woman bit this 10-year-old like a bit. When they say beating, the beating different parts beating. Oh, this one is is beyond beating. She beat this child. As if that's not good enough, she took something like a broken something and marked this girl face. As if that's not good enough, lock her in a room, starve her, use iron on the iron and burn her. But as if that is not good enough, or bad enough rather. And the one, so they said she used knife. She put knife on the fire, and the knife, I don't even know how to say it, because can you see the way my mouth is shaking, like monka lolo. Like this knife was like 100 degree, was so hot, and you use it to enter her, a thing there. And I'm like, eh? Like, you are a mother, you have children, and you do this. Why would you do that to a 10-year-old child? I mean, what does this 10-year-old even know? If it's not like a selfishness, I feel like these people are selfish. They are so selfish. Now, I'm not blaming the parents of this 10-year-old. Okay, I'm not blaming the parents. Okay, I know they are fault as well, but in this situation, I'm not blaming the parents of this 10-year-old. I feel like the reason why parents still send their children to do maid at that tender age, I believe that they say, oh, there are people that will take them. Let's say you are a madam, like, God forbid, me, I don't want anybody 10-year-old to come and be doing house girl for me. And everybody refused that. This child is too small now. I want maybe at least 15, 18. Because 15-year-old can still decide, at least. Even 15 is unacceptable. But I feel like they can still decide. Talk like 10 years old. And there's some generation, like 10-year-old child is still stuck their mommy ding. They are still breastfeeding them. Those olden days. They are still babies. So I feel like it's not the parents' fault. I feel like they know that, when we send our child to do maid, they will do. Somebody will definitely see somebody that will take her. You are telling 10-year-old to go and bath your 8-year-old. You are so mean. These people are so mean. So mean that what they will not take, they'll be doing. 10 years old. 10 years old. I can imagine my 10-year-old son. I'll be looking at this boy. I'm like, imagine me sending you or somebody else's house to go and do what? Hey. I feel like the generation we are now is even better than my time. Because now there's social media. During my time, there's a lot of things that happen that a lot of people got away with it because there's no social media to expose them. And so many things happen that nobody know. Even when they end up finding out, the parent of the person end up finding out, they could not do anything because they believe that these people have money, they have power. And some of these people that you think they have money, they have power, they don't have shin. It doesn't because they can afford to pay you pay your child service a month for 2,000 naira or 1,000 naira. You feel like they have the power. Imagine, they don't. Imagine teacher that went to go and get a maid. Like, how much is your salary? It's not like I'm trying to be like, oh, Janet, Ubeji, now you're there abroad. You're talking. Yes, let me talk, okay? Let me talk whatever I want to talk. Because these people are mean. They are so mean. And our family don't know. They think because these people have money, they have power. Some of them don't have power. They don't have money. It doesn't because they can afford to pay your child. Because to you, you are broke. You are poor. You think this money you're seeing, you cherish it. You think, oh, these people have money, they have power. I'm not saying some of them, of course, they have money, they have the power, but most of them, majority of them, don't have ching. I'm talking to you guys from what I know now. Okay, so They don't have nothing. It does. Okay, for example, a teacher now, teacher have a child and say, oh, please, I want a nanny. And they, okay, for it, they got me, maybe like, mm, come and work for me. Okay, I'll be paying her, because those days, I'm in my 40s. Those days, money they valued, about, they say, they can say, okay, I'll pay her 4,000 a month. A teacher that is getting, maybe then, okay, maybe I know now, I'm even told that teacher, they don't get paid a lot of money. But let's just assume that this teacher is working in a, maybe in a private kind of, not private and not public, so just a middle school. Let's say this teacher is getting maybe like maybe 40,000 naira, 40,000 naira a month, 40,000 naira a month, and then is want to give 4,000. Do you understand? I know then 40,000 is a lot of money. Like, what are you talking about? But still, hello, these people think, oh, they have power, they have money. Yeah, we are not talking about millions. When you're talking about people that have power, that have money, that means you have millions, millions. Now, the way the generation is even now, million naira is nothing. The other day when there's rate, do you guys know what is the rate now? Like, they say one pound is 300. I mean, 1 pound is 3,000 naira. So it's like when you send 500 pounds, you are a millionaire already. So like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So million, this day they cannot even say millionaire. I think what they will say now is a billionaire or trillionaire or cantabillionaire. But millionaire does not exist, because everybody, I believe that this generation now, everybody have billions. I mean, I think so, because money does not value people. Even people that they are poor, that they don't even have that. If they are, whatever they are spending on a daily basis, if they are saving, or they are calculating, oh, I spent this last year, I spent this, I've spent up to 1 million and I didn't even know. I didn't know I'm that rich. Do you understand? But it doesn't, because you don't have the money, you think, I'm poor. I've never seen money. But okay, maybe you've not seen the money, but at least you've spent it. You know what I mean? So this day, everybody's a millionaire. Everybody will be a millionaire and billion and trillionaire in Jesus' name. Okay, I'm praying for you guys. Say amen. Okay, so a lot of things happen then that there's no social media. So I'm very happy, I'm very grateful for social media, that these days all this madam are exposing. Like, you see this woman that did that, let's say there's no social media, nobody will know the story, and they say it's a barrister something. So this woman now, I think maybe she have connection. Okay, she have connection because she's a barrister. When you hear barrister, okay, maybe she's educated and she has connection, those kind of stuff. But no matter what connection you have, you don't say because you have connection, you're allowed to do anything you want. You can maltreat somebody, especially when you have children. I understand, maybe you don't have children, you did not give birth to children on your own. Maybe you adopt these children, you don't know how it is, but somebody that you have children and you are maltreating somebody else's children like that. What did this child do that you maltreat her like that? No, tell us what she did. What did she do? Did she kill your child? Did she poison your child? What did she do? Because this is your wickedness. This is what you want to do. That's why you say you want 10-year-old child. Shame on you. Shame on her. I'm not saying you guys, you know, I'm not referring to you guys, I'm referring to the woman. Shame on her. Shame on her. Shame on you guys that you mistreated us. We that were young, we're meant to live life, enjoy our childhood, and you guys take that away from us. Shame on you guys. I'm not blaming my parents, because if you have said, I don't want this child, she's too small, they take me to number B. So I don't want this child, she's too small, they take me to number C, D, E, F. I don't know, is that how the alphabet goes? I don't go school. Oh, thanks to this madam. And everybody rejected me at that age. They'll take me back to my village. They will take me back to my village, because they were like, nobody want this child. Oh, we try. You guys just let her be playing with sand till she becoming somebody, maybe a farmer or whatever. But in the situation that before you take the child, some of them will come. Yes, some of them will come, because I witness all this. Some of them come, I'm okay, I'm okay. They'll be like, I want little child, I don't want big. Do you know why they are scared? Because they know that they are wicked, their soul is bitter. They know that if they maltreat somebody that is elderly, oh my 481, you slap. I work with one lady. Oh my God, bless her. Where is she now? I hope she's okay. Oh, where is she now? Yeah. I work with one of them, and she passed on already. But one lady, she told me her experience that the last madam she worked with, she slapped her. She slapped that madam. That madam is this, is that, is that. Is always beating her, talked to her anyhow, and always respected her. Then when her husband left the house, she talked to her anyhow. She slapped her. She told me she did a lot of things, but I feel like she's oversaying. She said, I slap her and I use blade to shave her hair, and I go out, I lock the door and I ran away. You know, those kind of stuff, you know. But I don't believe that. Maybe she might slap her, but okay. Do you understand? Joke apart. Yeah, I'm not even joking. This is what she told me. So now, moving back, like, I'm so happy that social media is exposing all these wicked madams, because let's say there's a social media, maybe my cousin that got missing. You know, one of my cousins who were missing. Yeah, but I don't know we don't know whether she's alive, but they've checked. They went to check for prophecy. They say, oh, she's still alive. One day she'll just come home. They take different children to my auntie, because it's my cousin. Oh, this woman is this girl that got missing. She's my cousin. Okay, my daddy and her dad is cousins. Okay, my dad is my daddy's her dad is my daddy's cousin. Okay, so they are cousins. Okay, my dad and her dad, they are cousins. Okay, so me and her, I believe we are cousins. What should we call each other? Cousins. Okay, so this girl is still missing up to today. She's missing now, like almost how many years? More than 18 years. Yabo has been missing. And they take different children to her mom that, oh, this is Yabo. This is not my daughter. This is not my daughter. So that means those children that they are taking to that woman, they don't know where they come from. Because some of them, they are so young. They don't even know their mom anymore. You know, some people, some children, when you take them away from their parents, in a few months, few years, they don't remember their parents. You know, I was lucky. I remember my parents. You know, they don't remember their parents. This is how wicked they are. These are wicked these people are. Okay, so now, you know what came across? I know I'm everywhere. Okay, what happened the other few years back? I think 3 years ago, when I went home, I was telling one of my uncle that witnessed like everything that happened to me in childhood, that I went to do maid, this, that, and what have been coming today. Okay, and I was telling him, I said, this is not fair. Why does our parents send us to go and do maid? I know they always say it's poverty, but in my own situation, I will not say poverty, because by the end of the day, my dad was doing well for himself, to be honest. He was doing well for himself. Oh, he's a farmer. He even hire people to help him when it's farmer season, to help him go to the farm when the cassava is out, or the corn, the maize. My dad used to plant cottonwood. Do you guys know cottonwood? It is very hard to do cottonwood farming, but there's a lot of money in it. Okay, my dad do that. He did all that. It's not like they are so poor. We live in a poverty that they are hungry. The only way they can eat is when I go to Nigeria to go and make money, because some people here, the poverty was too much. That's why they might send their child to these wicked people to go and maltreat them because of the chicken change they want to pay these people. Okay, sorry guys, I'm not meant to be like. So I was telling to my uncle is my uncle, is my daddy's cousin as well. You know, my daddy's young cousin. So I was saying, I don't understand. How does our parents feel? He have never done maid in his life. He used to be a cook, okay, but now he's retired. He's gone back to country. He's doing farming and he's doing well for himself. Hey, why he has? Hey, people that do bodo, yeah, you cannot sit in the same place. You cannot, okay. So I was talking to him as I was, this is my life story, you know. Why does our parents do that? He's saying, and they did that. Money, let me tell you, uncle, like what I went through, it wasn't easy for me. When I was living with those madam, I know how they maltreat me. So, and my dad, my mom, they will be sleeping. They don't know what I was going to say. You know that what my uncle say. And this is the problem of Africa. They won't want you to talk. They won't want you to talk. Oh, this African mentality. They will not want you to talk. They'll be like, but your mommy, they believe that once they've done it, you're a child and they've done it, don't talk about it. And my uncle was saying, but don't go back. Don't go back. God have blessed you more than that. Don't go back. Don't repeat those things. See your life now. What do you want to talk about? Money, I need to talk about it to survive. He said, no, don't. That uncle, he shut me up. He said, make I not talk about it. Why can't I talk about it? This is the thing we need to talk about, so that I need to talk about it to let it out, so they can know. Maybe in case they don't know, they will know what I go through and my experience. But no, you know, they will do something and they want you to shut up. Like, don't say nothing. We are your parent and we did it. And don't talk. Don't say nothing. Just bury it. Let it die like that. I say, no, I will not bury it. I will not let it go like that. I say, if I have one power today, what I'll do, I will stop those parents sending their children back to the city to go and do maid. And it was saying, oh, they don't do that anymore. The government have even forbid it. Like, if your child is not over 18, you cannot send them to do maid. But some people are still watching. They are still smuggling them, going to, you see 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 11, 12 going to Lagos to do maid. But they say if the government catch you, you pay fine and they'll lock you in prison. But they are still doing it. I'm like, why do they do it? And he said, because some people, they need money, they are not eating, and they believe that it's that child that can give them money. But I've come, you guys, you know that in my own time, this is what some people say. And my own case is different. I told you guys, my own case is different. My family are not poor. They are not poor. I'm not saying we are rich, but at least we are okay. Do you guys understand? We can afford to eat 3 square meal a day. We can have, my dad wants to buy any clothes, my mom wants to buy any clothes, she can afford to go to the market. And I'm not blaming my mom, because my mom has no say in this. It's my dad. Do you understand? My dad just feel like, oh, maybe he just need extra money to have the money to be spending on all girls. Sorry, I don't mean to say that. I'm not saying stupid girls, but you know, men, they want to spend money on unnecessary, want to go to beer parlor. You know, when I'm there doing house girl. How dare they? I'm not saying how dare is my father, but if you think like that, don't go tell him, because I know send you message. Oh, I know send you message. Okay. Moving on. So during my own time, do you guys know how many people that don't know where they are, where they are going and where they are coming from? Some of them, they use them for money, while some of them, you know, they traffic them to go and be doing whatever, you know, and they got lost. They got lost. I told you guys, I don't know how many of you watched that video when I said that they thought I was lost as well. For 18 months. They looked for me for 18 months. They did not see me and they've given up. They believe that I'm lost as well. They've given up. And I didn't even know I was lost. I just believe that my family know I'm here. I'm working here in Babish Tower, Lagos Island, in Babish Tower. You know those tall building. I think we have block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5 or so. Block 1, Motishishe. Block 1, flat. Block 1, flat. Block 1, 10th floor, flat 19. I will never forget. And they think I've lost. And they're the one that take me there. They say they find me, they not see me. It's not like they take me there directly. The lady sent her son. Okay, the madam I was working with, friend's lady, sent her son to go and get me. So when they get me, they took me to that lady. The lady saw me that, oh, okay. And she told her son again to take me to her friend. So it's not directly that my family was one that take me there. So when just rubbish business that they do, these people, I don't understand. But you guys, you need to stop it. Honestly, if you want your child to go and do maid, let them be at least 18, you know. And if you know you cannot afford to look after your kids, why are you giving birth? Yes, why are you giving birth? The country is hard. The country is hard. Give birth to what you can afford to look after. Please. Give birth. Go and do farming. Plant your own food. Go and do something. Don't send your child to go and live with somebody else, please. You know what? The sufferness where they did. Some of their husband they rape. Some of their husband will sleep with their house girl and they will say, shut up, don't talk. Me, I never experienced all that. If I experienced, I will tell you guys. You know, when they always say, oh, I was taking advantage, they rape me, they do. I never experienced any of that. Thank God for that. I never experienced. But the rest of the thing, like maltreated, they will not give you food, they will beat you, they will lock you outside. I experienced all that. I experienced it, okay. So there was a lady that told me her story, that she was her madam husband was chasing her around, and her madam husband mother find out, and they fired her. That don't come and spoil my son's marriage. But it's your son that was chasing her. The lady was telling me that that was why she lost the job. She was looking for another job. I don't know how many of you watched that video when I was telling you guys that when they came to take me, I told them that I wasn't looking for a job. I went to the house to bring 3 people and say, these are the people that is looking for work. The lady was among them. That's why she lost her first job and she's looking for another job, you know. So that's it anyway. I just want to, I know I'm ranting everywhere, but I know I need to make it interesting. I know some of you pick 1 or 2 things to know that I'm making sense, okay? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please, 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 don't send your child to anybody. Don't even send it to your sister to go and live with your sister, okay? Because your sister can be wicked and maltreated. Imagine if it's your younger sister you send your child to. Imagine when you are growing up, maybe you always beat your sister. Maybe they'll give you meat. They'll say you eat the big meat because you feel that you're the big sister. I'm your big sister. I'll eat the big meat. I'll give you the small one. When your child is living with your sister, she say, hey, when we're little, this is how your mom used to maltreat me. I'll do the payback on you. So don't say, I'm not saying that your sister will do that. You understand? I'm not saying that. But for me personally, no matter how close I am to my sisters, none of my children, I will never even let my children to live with my sister. No, never. They can go there to visit for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe for a week, you know, if that opportunity come alive. But for me to go and say, go and live with my sister, say you didn't whine me, you didn't whine me, and I don't want anybody's sister, children to come and live with me. Do you understand? Make everybody day in their lane. I don't want wahala, please. I dey pray, make God, all the sin where I don't commit, God take it. I'm not saying I kill anybody or I do anything horrible, but every day we are sinner. So I say, God, I don't want to do anything because me, I want to go to heaven. No. I don't want the way I manage my life. God, forgive me if I do any sins, forgive my sins. I'll come and have somebody else's children, and I'll be mistreated. Because I don't trust myself, because my children, when they do anything, man for 81. So if I imagine, okay, like few years ago, I went to Nigeria. My cousin was living with me. I got a maid. Okay, my mother, my sister-in-law got me a house girl, you know, but it's not like a house girl, because I said I want a maid for my mother-in-law. Yeah, so let's be like, okay, like I want the child to go to school, okay, but you know, when I'm around, she's gonna blah blah blah. And I don't know what they did with my cousin, so I slapped I move for 80 cousin, slap, and I say, both of you are in this, and they made them run out. I say, you run out? You think I will not beat you? You think I will beat my own cousin and I will not beat you? You go free? No. Possibly come here, come and get your own. So you can imagine that speech. Do you remember what I just said? Exactly that I put to the girl. I slapped my cousin first. I slapped my cousin because they did something very silly. Maybe I tidied the dining room to go and probe it. I slapped my cousin, and the house girl, she ran out. And I went to meet outside. I said, you better come here because you know I cannot run. But I just need to call 1 or 2 people and they'll catch you and bring you here. What makes you think I'll beat my cousin and you will not be beaten? You will run away. You will not let you back. Do you guys understand? So, I mean, if my children do something, if I told my children of, what makes you think I will not tell you of? Are you that special to my children? You are special to your mom, okay? Not me. Do you guys understand? No matter how you say, oh, I will love her like my own daughter. No, irony. Maybe nobody fool me. You can never love somebody else's children like the way you love your own children. Me, I'm being honest. So, I'm saying the truth. Okay? If I have nieces, nephew, they can come and stay with me. No wahala. Come and spend 1 week, 2 weeks. Few days. But for me to say you live with me permanent, no, because I don't want wahala. Me, sha fe wahala fe me. Please, everybody, stay in your lane, okay? Stay in your lane. That's it. Okay, guys. I know I say bye-bye already, but that is just it. I'll see you guys. Love you all.